Okay, I see what's going on. Yeah, I see what's going on. Y'all trying to test my gangster. Y'all trying to see if I'ma die. It's all right. I got a good heart. I took Prilosec OTC. I know what's up, man. I took my vitamins this morning. Why are you trying to kill me like this, Arsenal? I love y'all. This is not how it's supposed to go down. Why? Come on. What's the point? Why are we doing this, bro? Like, you don't have to put me through this, bro. The 2-0 would have sufficed. The 2-0 would have sufficed. But thank you for the 3 points, okay? Thank you. What's goody, everybody? It's full-time trip. We're back in the building. Arsenal 4, Leicester 2 at the Emirates Stadium. Why do we keep doing this? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. My heart hurts. I'm sweating. I don't need to. My do-rag became lopsided at some point during that second half. Like, why is there so much pain? Oh my god. Again, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's talk about the game today, man. What the hell? What in the absolute hell? I'm just so I can't even compose myself fully. But listen, game of two halves. One of pure control and another one of pure survival, kind of holding on by a string a little bit. But as the game went on in that second half, we tried to probe and find ways to keep going, you know, against the low block. You know, not looking for draws, we're kind of looking for wins, you know, so it's kind of a little bit different on this side, but you know, it is what it is. But today's game, again, we go into it, I was expecting similar lineup to what we played beforehand, so that pretty much checked out. First half, total control. First half was an absolutely composed, absolutely dominant performance, and I was seeing some great signs of everything, man. Let's rock through it like this. I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, first of all, the resurgence, the great goal scoring and assisting resurgence of Gabriel Martinelli. That left hand side looked renewed, and he looked the biggest beneficiary of that left hand side and the dynamics with Calafiori throughout that game. Listen, just to speak on him first and foremost, Martinelli's guy, you can see it on the pitch. He needed that confidence. He needed that you know, that little oomph back, that little groove back, and you can see what it meant to the team. You can see what it meant to him to get that goal and get the assist. I'm just absolutely ecstatic. I'm absolutely ecstatic. I couldn't be happier for him. And with the guy that, you know what I'm saying, gives so much of himself to the team, and you know he's feeling it as well. I feel like there's nobody else on earth who understands more that he needs to be scoring goals and be in these positions to provide GA than him. I'm glad that he has done it today, and he's hopefully off to the races and continuing to do it because he's building on really good performances outside the box and finding it in. And I felt that, again, today, the left-hand side dynamics, they actually did help. His decision-making was there for the most part. And on top of that, the left-hand side dynamics were absolutely fantastic in that first half, in my opinion. Calafiori just dropping into spaces, you know, just switching and exchanging with everybody. The fluid rotations on that side, the runs, you know what I'm saying, stopping into midfield, just the quality on the ball that Calafiori provided, as well as Declan Rice. You know, he didn't have to be, you know, like kind of planted at the top of the box all the time. He could have dropped back. He could have, you know, played a little bit of quarterback, and his passing range today, Declan Rice's passing range today was nothing short of impeccable. The fact that he had a little bit more time to kind of see things and dictate it as it goes out. This is the kind of training and the in-game experience that I want him to have more often, because there will be games where he has to unlock it from the position that he's in a little bit deeper downfield. Again, in places where, you know, you would say Rodri kind of, you know, starts to, you know, either dictate the game or at least has a little bit more license to, you know, play a little bit deeper, come a little bit up. That box to box, to have a little bit more rain in a wider range instead of being kind of stuck somewhere. I enjoyed that performance a whole lot from the left-hand side in that first half. Again, Calafiori just... And that is Calafiori, both of the fullbacks. Calafiori and Timber are our best fullback pairing at this point in time, and I think they could be overall. If everybody's at their top levels, I think that's our top pairing. When you think about the athleticism, when you think about the defensive capability, when you think about them on the ball, them making things happen, the X factors in terms of playmaking from their positions and how they rotate into the team and how they fill different gaps and allow us to be so much more fluid in how we approach the game from an attacking standpoint and from a defensive standpoint. I can be there. Again, there's still some things for Calafiori to learn in terms of a little bit of decision making and nous when it comes to jumping into certain defensive actions, but I think that's gonna come in time. He's freaking 22, guys. He's 22, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I think there was just a lot of great things to see there from that fullback pairing. Again, Timber was off the races with the first assist. The first goal to Martinelli, and it was just good stuff, man. It was just good stuff. I absolutely think that this is going to be our best pairing, our best set of fullbacks. Trying to go forward. Trossard did get the assist at the half, and it was good. It was solid. Again, shout out to the midfield. Partey even looked like he had his hamstrings back. I was shocked. I was shocked that he had some of his hamstrings back for that half, and we looked in control, man. But Saka was doing his usual stuff. I don't have to mention him again. 6 assists out of 6. I'm pretty sure that's a record. He's the first Premier League player to ever have 6 assists registered in his first 6 games in the Premier League in a season. So make of that what you will. Havertz running about doing his thing. Trossard being that fox in the box, poaching, doing what you need to do. Wonderful. Second half, what the actual hell? I think a soft foul. Well, a foul, I understand the foul, but a soft yellow card to be given in that situation so early in the second half without a caution or whatever on Vardy, just to do whatever it was, and then just a quick free kick, bump off the shoulder, and then just a fumble. And from there, the second half just devolves into absolute chaos. Just to speak on that half entirely, we cannot do that. Right now, again, even though we got the 3 points today, the margin of us controlling these games, these smaller games, at this point, I'm not worried about these runs of big games. I'm not gonna lie. Again, there's that like, oh shit, we got these big games coming up, blah blah blah. But I'm less concerned with that because I have a bigger sample size of Arsenal stepping up to the occasion in big games in this current setup inside than the small games that might get us, trip us up in crunch time. The Fulhams of last season, the West Hams of last season, those kinds of games where we slipped up, and that's where the title was lost. That 3-point gap could have been solved with some of those smaller games that we lost instead of not losing any games to the Big Six. This is where we need to be careful, Again, the game is defined by the margins, glass half empty, glass half full, whatever you want to see it. But we have to be careful in these games because one of these goals can turn into a whole momentum shift, and we're not, we're completely out of it. And after, a couple of minutes go by, I think that was like the 63rd minute. Thank you. I'm checking the scoreline. James Justin, damn. I can't even be mad. Bro. What a goal. Like, again, Calafiori and Martinelli should be tracking that run because he's been looking to make that little bombing run and just be in that position for a lot of that game. But the execution, you can't be mad at that, bro. That was just a stunner. I'm just like, I'm mad, but also I'm like, that's a goal. That's football, man. I can't even But for the rest of the time, there was a lot of ebb and flow. There was a lot of dangerous moments. I think Buonanotte was very, very dangerous for them. Ndidi had his moments, but I think Buonanotte was definitely dangerous on the run. James Justin definitely had his moments as well. But outside of that, we eventually get towards the end of the full time, and we get in stoppage time, and then we get into the moments where we're attacking a low block, and something's got to give, something's got to happen. But the way Arsenal probe, the way we again try and find solutions, the way we pack the box, hopefully, I was hoping something had to give, and it did, because Trossard was on the end of it, poked one through, and I believe that was an Ndidi own goal as well. We go 3-2. I'm like, shit. I'm crying right now. And then Havertz, of course, gets a goal, comes off of James Justin, but he blocks that and knocks it into it to be 4-2. But just to speak on it overall, again, we need to be careful. We need to be careful of these games, especially when something freakish may go wrong, like a free kick off somebody's shoulder or an absolute worldie. You know what I'm saying? We have to be careful to, one, take our chances when they come, because we should have been probably a couple more goals up in the first half alone, and in the second half, watching these little runs here, being switched on as we were against City for the most of that game, except for that last moment, being switched on as we were to make sure these little runs and these little positions that Leicester players pick up aren't picked up. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with just this performance. But on the other side, to keep probing, to keep fighting, to keep finding solutions and getting routine 3 points out of these situations. Again, you think about late games like last season, like Luton. You think, again, you could think of Bournemouth way back when, the Reece. My voice is still hurting from that. But you think about those moments where we're starting to find regular solutions and find regular pathways through to get 3 points in these times. That bodes well. That bodes well. I just don't want us to ride our luck too much and let momentum swing away from us too far, because a better side will try to take advantage of that. But the fact that we can fight back from these, again, strenuous situations, go down 2 goals and still find a way to fight back and get up and get the 3 points, that bodes well for me across the season, especially when, again, not all of our starters are here, especially when, again, we have a lot of games to go, especially in that Christmas period. That is an important trait to have. That's an important characteristic, and the mettle we have and the mettle that we show to keep fighting through and keep finding solutions and again, keep bringing on, different ways to attack the problem. That bodes well for me. That bodes well. So it's a worrying sign, but it's also an endearing sign that we can get through such circumstances and come out with 3 points. Some people I want to shout out, man, short cameo, but Ethan Nwaneri. This kid shows no fear. This man he's not scared of the Prem, bro. He's not scared of the Prem. He came on lightning quick cameo, bruh. Lightning fast. Such mad impact. I saw no fear. I saw dribbling. I saw power. I think he deserves some more minutes. Again, today probably wasn't the best day, especially in that second half. We probably would have went earlier if we went 3-0 up or something like that, which I would have loved to see, but the circumstances probably define more physicality at the moment, which, hiding the box and stuff, which a cross was coming. But for his cameo, very, very sharp on the ball, showed absolutely zero fear, trepidation when trying to attack players and go at players and link up and find solutions. I loved what I saw. I think he is ready for more minutes. When it comes to starting, I don't know. We'll have to see. I hope if Marino is back, fully in the next couple of weeks, I would say the pairing of Marino, Rice in the 6, and him would be advantageous for us, so the physicality thing isn't an issue, because right now our availability is between Declan Rice and Partey for our strongest midfielders, and the way certain passes were going with Partey and all that stuff like that, and Nwaneri being in advanced positions, I don't want us to be left out in certain ways today where, like, a loose pass or a misplaced pass or a forced pass goes the other way, and then we're getting caught in transitions left, right, and center. I don't want that to happen to us. Maybe that's my fear. I don't know. But I think Nwaneri had a great cameo today. Let's see. William Saliba, for overall, had a tough game. I'd say a tough challenge in Jamie Vardy. But he needed a Red Bull. He needed Blue Bull. He needed the other Bull, Sammy the Bull. He needed the Bull from Dora the Explorer. He needed a whole lot of bulls, wings, and flying objects to try and get rid of Saliba today, man. Vardy, this ain't the same old Arsenal, brother. This ain't the same old Arsenal, bro. We get wins out of these situations now. Don't worry. It's calm. Sit down, buddy. Sit down. Drink that Red Bull over there. You know what I'm saying? Remove some of the eyes out of that wings too. Remove some of the eyes off that. Get bodied in the last second. William Saliba did good today. Again, I already shouted out Timber, Calafiori, Martinelli. Who's my man of the match today? Who is my man of the match? Oh, I could say Trossard, man. I could say Trossard for the moment, but for the overall performance, oh man, I want to lean towards Martinelli low key. But Saka had such a good game as well. Just bossing everything at a leisurely pace, at a leisurely freaking pace. Oh my gosh. Jeez, it kind of reminds me of Le'Veon Bell, if you just get that reference. He was tweeted about it the other day, but that's a random tangent. You know what? For this match today, I could go Declan as well. Damn, this is tough. This is tough, man. This is really, really tough. Damn, I'm at a loss. I don't know. I in my heart, I want to go. Listen, whatever. You know what? I'll do this. Y'all decide in the comments for me. Y'all decide man of the match. I will not pick this game because I'm too in between several minds. My top 3 picks, honestly, it's probably the left-hand side. Declan Rice, Gabriel Martinelli, and Trossard. I think Trossard. You know what? I'll throw a 4th. Calafiori in there. He deserves something. He deserves some mention or not, because he was absolutely sublime in that first half. So I think out of them 4, I think the man of the match belongs to. Y'all decide in the comments. I'm not going to put it on anybody today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put it on myself today. I'm putting it on y'all. I'm putting it on y'all. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about the game. Who is your man of the match and how we fare from here. I have no idea who our next game is. I'm so lost. Oh shoot, we got PSG. Damn, that's on Tuesday. Oh my gosh. Hey, let's go, bro. We got to lock in, baby. We got to lock in. We got a big week ahead of us, man. Another big game with PSG and another potential bogey match in Southampton. Again, I don't care if they've been shit this year. any team can turn up on any day, and especially given them with the hoodoos of previous years, we need to make sure we put them in the dirt. So that's all I got. That's about all the time I have. This has been Full Time Trip. We will see you next time on Tuesday after the PSG game. COYG, baby.